good morning everybody, and I do take into account that some of you won't be watching this in the morning. In fact, I dare say most of you won't be, because you'll be too busy eating your cornflakes. So good evening and good night as well. So I think by now I'll have put the video, the thank you video out for everybody, and you know, and all your condolences, and yeah, it's just you know, it's, well, I seem to have used this word a lot on my channel, the word overwhelming, but it really is. I just can't thank you all enough for being so nice and kind to me. Yeah, but I'll hopefully have said everything that I need to say in the video that you'll see before this, saying thank you and saying a few things. So you know, I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna, you know, life inevitably moves on. The clock never stops ticking, and I do enjoy doing these videos, and I'm you know, gonna make an effort to you know, to keep doing it, because I enjoy putting them together for everybody. So I'm gonna put a happy face on, and thanks Mr. Bickham. Put a happy face on and get back to you know, get back to my old self. I can't let I can't let this you know, you all know what I'm trying to say. It's early in the morning, I'm struggling to find my words. So there's some cars this morning. So as you can all see, we're on the big green beast this morning. I've been on a fair bit recently, but I've just, to be perfectly honest, I've not really had the inclination to do any filming, because I didn't feel up to it, and I know you all will understand. And I like to be happy and a bit silly, you know, and have a bit of a laugh in my videos, and I just didn't feel like that. But thank you. Yeah, so anyway, I'm in the big mighty 1050. So what have I been doing recently? So after harvest, it is one of my jobs to do the cultivations of the stubble, but I've only worked the bean stubble down because cheers mate, thank you. We don't touch the other cereal stubbles for a fair while yet. So I've been disking the bean stubbles down, and the farmers started harvesting our organic carrots, and I must say they look very, very good this year. But I, as a general rule of thumb, me as the big tractor driver, I don't really very often get involved with the carrot harvesting, so hopefully Chris from Pro Horizon will get some footage of it and stuff like that. And if I do get an odd day, I'll you know, I'll do some filming of it. So today I'm going to go and do some subsoiling on the 1050, and I thought I'd explain a little bit. All you guys that have done it before know how a subsoiler works, but I'm just going under the impression that there's a few of you that don't know how a subsoiler works or why we do it. Right guys, so I'm in the field. I'm going to bob the old hitch on, 3-point linkage. So this is it's got a hydraulic top link on this 1050, so you pull that out of the way, and then these buttons on the back of the fence, they're brilliant because you can program them to work any spool. So I can press them on the outside and extend the top link. And I'll just give that a wiggle till that shuts. See, that's locked on now. So yeah, so I'm just pressing these buttons here to work it in and out, which is brilliant, having been able to, I mean, you can program those two buttons to work any of those spools on the back. And when I say spools, I mean these things here, but they're not actually the spools. The spool is named after the valve inside, which directs the oil flow. It's called a spool valve. It's like a rod with cutouts in it which will direct the oil, and we just call them spools because it's easier. I think that, you know, I think you're meant to really call them hydraulic remotes or services, but calling them spools is much easier. So yeah, if you've never done out with a tractor before and you stumble across my channel, if I say spools, I mean these, not actually the valve inside, because that is what a spool valve is. So there we are. Right, so I need to lock my arms on. So that's locked on. Drawed my top link in a bit, lift her up. There we go. Yeah, so it's a Cousins 5-leg. Did used to be a 7-leg, but the tractor that had it before couldn't manage the 7 on the strong. It was one of the older Case Magnums, so they made it into a 5, and it's just been left as a 5. Yeah, so it's got these Cousins legs on it. It's like a flat lift affair. Right, so on my what I'm going to do now, because I haven't got time at the minute, but I want to. Right, so yeah, what I'm going to do is put my gloves away. I'm going to go and do a bit of subsoiling now, and then on my break, my 9 o'clock break, when I stop for a cup of tea, while I'm drinking my tea, I'm going to get out and I'm going to show you guys, for the people that don't know, and for the people that do know, you can maybe skip this bit if you're just interested in seeing the tractor work. I'll explain how the subsoiler legs work, because for people that don't know, you see a subsoiler working in the field and you see these great massive legs on it, and you think, wow, that thing's gonna turn the world upside down and make a mess, and it's gonna look good, and all it does is put lines in the floor, and you think, oh, what was the point with that? You know, and hopefully I'll be able to explain that bit. When you see tractor drivers in the field with subsoilers on, you think, well, what's he doing that for? He's only putting lines in the floor. You know, maybe I can explain what it's doing. So yeah, I'll do a bit now then. Anyway, I'll catch up with you. Right guys, so I'm in the field, so I'm gonna start my first run. You can see where I was yesterday. So I should have really done. I normally do this when I'm hooking up the subsoiler. So I'm going into me Vario grip. So currently I'm in road mode. I want to go in field mode, and in field mode, this field's a little bit strong. I have the pressures down at 0.6 on each wheel, and it were too low, so I've knocked it up to 0.7. Now you can work your rear linkage off of these here. Well, that's for your front. So to lift it up, press that to lower it down, but you have to move your hand off, because we don't like doing that in the modern day and age, going from there to there. Press this automatic down here, and I've got that for the front and for the back. So I press the automatic, and what that does, it shifts we can still use it on there, but it shifts the control to these go and end buttons on the joystick to lift and lower. So I'm going to press the go button to engage, press the go button down there, I'll drop it down slowly. I'll show you my settings for linkage in a bit. So you can see me packers, it's not running level, so I need to push my packer down. You won't be able to see from there, I don't think. I just need to unlock my valves, so I'll push that down. Push that down a bit more. I can generally tell when it's running level, and that's it level. So I've used this spool here to control the top link to get it to run level. And if I didn't have a hydraulic top link, I'd have to get out and I'd have to wind it, you know, keep turning it till the subsoil is running level, which it is now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we're in cruise 2, flick the stick to the right, and away we go. So I'm going to put my automatic diff lock in, which is that button there. The tractor's going to sort its own revs out on the Vario. It'll just, or on the TMS should I say, it'll just do what it wants to do. And this field here, so the patch I'm in now, it's maybe a bit deceiving. It's really stiff clay, this patch here. I know it maybe doesn't look like it from the GoPro, but there's a bank, and it's maybe 10 acre bank of really sour red clay, and this field drops in the middle a little bit, and it's quite black. It's sort of a black loose, not proper black, but yeah, there's a bit of black in it. And then it rises back up again, and when it rises back up, the further over towards the end of the field we get, it turns into a bit more sandy, a bit not quite as stiff. But it's quite peculiar really, because the field to the left and the field to the right are both black, and you've this one in the middle which isn't, and geographically it's quite interesting. I'd like to know why that is, but yeah. So anyway, you can see we're romping away. We're sailing up the field. Well, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. I went all grassmen. Well, I apologise for that. I don't know if that's going to happen again. That's a bit strange, wasn't it? Yeah, so where was that? Yeah, we're sailing up the field. So yeah. So we're sailing away up the field.